Connection established.
Welcome to another episode of Mr. B and Friends, Truth Seekers. In the dense, verdant jungles of Belize, ancient secrets sleep beneath the ancient pyramids, shrouded in mystery and whispered lore. Imagine stumbling upon a hidden temple, its stone surfaces etched with the stories of a civilization long vanished. The pyramids of Belize, remnants of the majestic Maya civilization, beckon with their enigmatic allure, promising revelations of a lost world. This exploration isn't just a journey through overgrown paths or into the shadows of towering constructions. It's a voyage back in time. As we peel back the layers of history, the whispers of the Maya echo around us, spoken in the language of intricate carvings and monumental architecture. Join me on this remarkable adventure as we unearth the rich history, the profound cultural significance, and the enduring mysteries of the pyramids of Belize. Belize, a nation rich with the lush greenery of its extensive rainforests, is home to some of the most intriguing archaeological treasures in Central America. Nestled within these forests are the remnants of the ancient Maya civilization. The pyramids of Belize, majestic and mysterious, offer a direct link to this illustrious past. The Maya thrived here from as early as 2000 BCE until about the 16th century CE, crafting a civilization that was both sophisticated and enigmatic. Their achievements in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture were profound, setting the stage for the mysteries that modern explorers and historians continue to unravel today. Understanding these structures gives us insight not only into architectural practices, but into the very soul of the Maya. Their pyramids were not merely buildings, they were a manifestation of Mayan cosmology, a physical representation of their universe. The revelation of Belize's pyramids to the modern world has a backstory as cloaked in intrigue as the structures themselves. Initial explorations in the 19th century began to peel back the layers of jungle that had concealed these monumental creations for centuries. These discoveries were pivotal, altering our comprehension of Mayan society and its capabilities. Each new finding brought with it a deeper understanding of the Maya, a civilization that had mastered the tropical environment and etched their legacy into the stone of the land. The impact of uncovering such structures has reverberated through the fields of archaeology and history, painting a more complete picture of a people both advanced and mysterious, whose architectural feats still stand as a testament to their ingenuity. The pyramids of Belize are architectural titans, crafted with an accuracy and technique that challenges even modern engineering. Built from limestone, these structures withstand the relentless growth of the jungle, rising defiantly against the passage of time. Explorers and archaeologists have marveled at the precision with which these pyramids were constructed. The use of corbel vaulting, an innovative architectural technique, allowed the Maya to create stable and enduring spaces within their structures. These buildings were more than just physical spaces. They were a bridge to the divine, connecting the mundane with the celestial. The layout of these complexes, often aligned with astronomical events, highlights the Maya's deep understanding of the cosmos. Each pyramid is a stone book waiting to be read. The walls and stelae at these sites are adorned with carvings that capture the essence of Mayan culture, its gods, its people, its stories. Deciphering these is like learning an ancient language where each symbol opens up new layers of understanding. These carvings are not merely decorative, they are narrative, informative, sacred. They reveal the spiritual and practical preoccupations of the Maya, from their religious ceremonies to their daily activities. The hieroglyphs found here are keys to unlocking the social and spiritual life of the civilization. Theories about these symbols are abundant. So some scholars suggest they recount historical events. Others believe they're astronomical guides. The true meaning of many remains a tantalizing mystery. The pyramids of Belize were not just architectural feats. They were the heart of Mayan spiritual life. Each structure served as a nexus of the sacred and the communal, hosting rituals and celebrations that reinforced the cultural fabric of Maya society. These pyramids mirrored the Mayan view of the universe. They were seen as sacred mountains or as portals to the other world, playing a crucial role in Mayan cosmology. Rituals conducted here connected the Maya with the divine, influencing every aspect of their societal structure. Understanding the spiritual significance of these sites helps us appreciate why they were constructed with such care and complexity. They were built to last not just through generations, but through ages, as everlasting connections to the supernatural. Over the centuries, many have ventured into the jungles of Belize, driven by tales of lost cities and hidden treasures. From early adventurers to modern archaeologists, these explorers have played a pivotal role in unveiling the secrets of the Maya. Figures like Thomas Gann and Sylvanus Morley, early 20th century archaeologists, brought these pyramids to the global stage. Their writings and photographs sparked a worldwide interest in Mayan civilization, drawing more scholars and curious travelers to Belize. Contemporary historians and archaeologists continue this legacy, employing new technologies like LiDAR and 3D scanning to uncover still hidden structures and glean more information from those already known. Their work ensures that the story of the Maya is continually revised and enriched. Local experts provide a unique perspective, blending academic knowledge with ancestral heritage. Conversations with Belizean archaeologists and historians not only enrich our understanding, but also highlight how the past and present coexist. These experts, often descendants of the Maya themselves, offer insights that are not available in textbooks. They share not only the historical significance of the pyramids, but also their personal and cultural connections to these ancient structures. This blend of professional knowledge and personal experience adds depth to our exploration, making the ancient world of the Maya more accessible and comprehensible to us in the modern age. Trekking through Belize's jungle to reach the pyramids is an adventure in itself. The journey is fraught with challenges, from navigating dense undergrowth to the humid climate, but the reward is unparalleled. The moment of stepping out of the greenery to behold a pyramid towering above is breathtaking. It's a visceral connection to history, a physical touch to a narrative that spans millennia. The experience is not just about seeing the sights, but feeling them, experiencing the scale and the mystery firsthand. Such explorations are not for the faint-hearted, but for those who seek to immerse themselves in the past, to understand it not just intellectually, but emotionally and physically as well. Preserving these ancient wonders is no small feat. The pyramids face threats from natural decay to human interference. Conservation efforts are crucial in safeguarding these sites for future generations. Organisations, both local and international, work tirelessly to stabilise structures, clear encroaching vegetation and conduct repairs. However, the balance between allowing public access and protecting these fragile sites is delicate and constant. The challenges are significant, but the commitment to preserving these links to humanity's past is unwavering. Through careful conservation, we ensure that the legacy of the Maya continues to inspire and educate. The ancient Maya left a lasting imprint on modern Belize, from language and folklore to rituals and festivals. This cultural heritage is a source of pride and identity for Belizeans, a link to a glorious past. Festivals like the Day of the Dead and the Deer Dance are steeped in Mayan tradition, blending ancient rituals with contemporary beliefs. These events are vibrant, colourful expressions of a culture that, despite the centuries, remains dynamic and influential. Understanding this cultural continuity is crucial. It shows that the Maya are not just a civilization of the past, but a living, evolving culture that continues to shape Belize. Despite centuries of study, the pyramids of Belize guard secrets yet to be discovered. Each excavation can potentially reveal new insights, altering our understanding of Maya history and culture. Questions about social structure, daily life, and the eventual decline of the Maya remain partially answered. Theories abound, but definitive answers are elusive, hidden perhaps within unexplored chambers or undeciphered carvings. The potential for future discoveries keeps the field of Mayan archaeology vibrant and exciting. Each new finding adds a piece to the puzzle, gradually revealing the complex picture of this ancient civilization. This exploration of Belize's pyramids has been more than an academic exercise. It has been a journey into the heart of human history. These structures are a testament to human ingenuity, ambition, and the enduring desire to connect with something greater than ourselves. Reflecting on this journey underscores the importance of preserving our shared heritage. These sites teach us about our past, yes, but they also offer lessons for our present and future, about resilience, creativity, and the eternal human spirit. For those inspired to experience these wonders firsthand, visiting the pyramids of Belize requires preparation. The best time to visit is during the dry season, from November to April, when the paths are most accessible. Travellers should prepare for the physical demands of jungle trekking and ensure they are equipped with appropriate gear. Engaging a local guide is not only helpful, but enriches the experience, providing cultural and historical context that deepens the exploration. The pyramids of Belize stand as enduring symbols of the Maya's architectural genius and spiritual depth. These ancient structures draw us not only because of their historical significance, but because they are a bridge to a past that continues to resonate with us today. As we continue to explore, conserve, and learn from these pyramids, they remind us of the complexities of human history and the ongoing journey to understand our place within it. The allure of the Maya is timeless, their mysteries as compelling now as they were centuries ago. This exploration into the heart of Belize and its pyramids has been a voyage across time, uncovering the layers of history and humanity embedded in these ancient stones. Don't forget to tickle the like and subscribe button. Till next time.
Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Mr. B here. How you going? I was going to have Jim Goodall on this morning, and he was going to do a bit of a talk about Belize. I do have another video, which I will play at a later date when Jim's here with us, because it's all stars Jim in the video. So he talks his way through the bush and or the jungle, as they say, and it shows you some of the ravines and some of the creeks and streams they have to cross and that to get into the areas where they're going to be digging next year. So there's a big thing happening there in Belize coming up for Jim. I mean, that guy, mate, I don't know how he does it. 79 years of age, and I tell you, he runs around like a teenager. It's exciting though. But yeah, well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've been awake all night, got the old sleepy eyes. I knocked this documentary up earlier this morning. It's an AI program I use to just let you know. It's it's nothing. Don't have to be a rocket scientist to do it. Just do a storyline, and yeah, it's quite good. I need to get used to kind of reading in a more relaxed mood. So, but otherwise, I'm enjoying it. So, but I do like these pyramids and the pyramids all around the world. I mean, there's such a mystery in what they how they were built. I mean, just imagine the labor force that went in to cart these stones around, and not just that, the craftsmanship. I was actually looking at some of these temples the other day around India and Asia. Some of these temples, they're couple of thousand years old, and you can actually see that the columns inside these temples, they're actually being milled. You can tell that they've been put on a lathe and they spin, and they're highly polished and they're all uniform size. It's absolutely amazing. I will actually I'll knock a documentary on that with some videos at a later date. It's a good topic, actually. But I try to cover a lot of subjects, not always about aliens and that. I like to cover a lot of different things. And I mean, I think it's important to to show other people's cultures and ancient past and stuff like that, because we learn from the past, don't we? And I mean, some of this stuff, like from different countries, like with these rocks, these stones, they go, we can't even lift them, and these people lift them up 100 feet in the air, up in the pyramid, some of that weighs nearly 1,000 ton. I mean, today's technology can't do that. I mean, there's no way in the world they can do it. But hey, they reckon they did it, mate, and they did, and with brass chisels. Yeah, right. Oh, it's exciting though. It's interesting. Forbidden knowledge. That's what it's fantastic. It's the secrets of the universe, isn't it? I mean, they want to keep us dumb, don't they? I mean, that's what it's all about. Keep us dumb, and so we just kind of walk around with our head in the sands and everything else like that. So, but I'm not going to be staying here very long today. I'm not one for talking. I mean, I'll usually leave that up to Jim and Robert Bauer, the professor. But I'm just a bit tired today, a bit scrambled in the old head, not sleeping very well, bad neck, the usual crap. That's what happens when you get old. But I'm waiting for Robert to get his podcast going, because it's going to get some music going on that one. And I've got my guitar ready to get to be chugging away on that one. So yes, but again, it makes me wonder how they put these pyramids together. It's absolutely amazing, especially the ones in picture. Where they actually went up in the mountains and and they must have cut those rocks. I mean, God, the labor force. I mean, you can't even get people today just get their asses out of bed. And these people, I tell you, their engineering, it's fantastic. Oh yeah, conspiracy music. Hey, you got your guitar ready, mate? Hey, it's good to know. I've got mine ready there. I can't do the lead very good these days. The old arthritis and the old knuckles, mate. But I do my finger flicking okay. I mean, still flicking those strings and oh dear. Yeah, got I'm waiting for an audio interface to come that I can actually plug in not just my mic but also my guitar as well. So we'll be getting a bit of music going on this show too eventually. So it'll be a bit of fun. But well, people are saying, how come I'm not talking about aliens all that much these days? And well, I think everybody's doing it, but it's the same old crap, isn't it? Really. Um, I mean, there's nothing new. I mean, lost promises, as they say. You know what I mean? Lost promises. Nobody knows what the hell they're talking about these days. And as I keep saying, everybody's got a story, and everybody's got a whistleblower. And if you had a hole in your bucket and it was leaking water, I'm pretty sure you want to plug it up and stop the leak. Of course, makes common sense, doesn't it? So if you're looking at national security, I mean, God, I tell you something. I know for a fact when you have a breach in national security, they put court orders out on these people that talk about whistleblowers. They put court orders out on these people to say, hey, you've got to give up your source. You really got to tell us who your source is, because if you don't, you go to jail. I mean, that's how tough they are with national security. So when you hear people saying, oh, a whistleblower here and a whistleblower there, I mean, everybody's got a bloody whistleblower. What a load of crap. There's stories, I like to hear people's experiences. I don't want to listen to stories. Everybody's got a story, I mean, it's like flavor of the month. I mean, people in the industry, and this is what it is in ufology now. It's not a cause anymore. It's a friggin' industry, and people have got to understand that it's a multi-million-dollar industry. I mean, you think people are doing all these podcast shows for the fun of it? People with thousands of followers? No, they're getting paid mega bucks on advertising. They're monetized, and then they sell their books, and then you got the conferences. People spend a small fortune going to conferences. I mean, from around the world. I mean, you look at the airfares, then you got to look at hotel accommodation, plus the conference. By the time if you went from Australia to US, I got a friend that went there last year to the States and Orlando, I think he went to, and it cost him over 10 grand. I mean, just to go. I mean, it's a money making industry. I mean, people got to understand this, and especially people that work for the Gaia Network, people like Corey Good that used to do it, and his best mate friend there, and they always talk about whistleblowers and everything else, all the paradigm shift and everything else, and oh, wonderful, and I mean, look. I see things in a black and white situation. It's either it resonates with me or it's full of bullshit. I mean, that's the way I look at it, and I like to be frank about it, And look, honestly, guys, in ufology today, there's more crap than what there is fact. That's a fact. I mean, everybody's got a book. Everybody's pushing. I mean, you know what? Nothing wrong with these books. They should take them to Hollywood and make a movie out of them. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll watch it. To listen to the Galactic Federation. I mean, what we're getting more down the same line as Star Trek, aren't we? But but it's soft disclosure, And then we talk about, the what was it? Time travel, and we talk about the stargates. I mean, it rings a bell with all these TV shows, and I think that they are feeding the sci-fi people, the people that are into sci-fi. They know there's an industry there in sci-fi, and that's what they're feeding. Look, I'm a believer in ufology. I am a true believer. I don't like blowing my own whistle, but I am an experiencer. So I'm not out to convince anybody. They're my own truths. That's my own reality. And as I keep saying, every time I do a show, there's over 8 billion realities in this world. What happens to you? I don't know what happens. It's not part of my reality. You kick your toe, I don't feel it. I don't even see it. But you live your reality, and I live mine. And we just bounce around and bump into each other, and we share moments, and that's we're living in our realities in the same bubble, and we just we're vibrating around and bouncing off each other, like a ping pong ball. But ufology, I mean, you want to look, I mean, Dr. Stephen Greer, I mean, he's done a good job, but I just, I mean, same story. He's a movie maker now, every year the documentary comes out, they're talking about the same stuff in a different order with different topping on it, but it's the same story. It's about free energy, about conspiracies. I mean, I've never known a person that's just a doctor that gets to meet and give presidents briefings. I mean, okay, but again, I mean, he's done his bit. He's in it. He's in it for the money. I mean, they all are these days, and there's nothing wrong making a living. But people got to realize you can't take it all serious these days. And then I look at Luis Elizondo. I mean, he's a counterintelligence specialist. Now, if you want to destroy ufology, you're not going to do it on the outside, banging it with a hammer. You're going to infiltrate on the inside and destroy it from the inside. Kill it at the heart. You know what I mean? And this is like we got all this. Things going on with Congress and everything else. And every time, I mean, how many times they've had these Congress meetings? Every time it's going to come out. It's going to come out. And every time it's fizzled. It's like a wet fart. You know what I mean? Shit happens. Nothing happens, mate. I mean, it just won't be disappointment. That one was loaded. Yeah, but it will happen one day. But it won't be the government doing it. It'll be so obvious that they will land on somebody's front yard or something, and that will happen. I know it will happen one day. I believe it. And I'm more concerned about people that experiences, because as an experience yourself, what I've gone through, like even my own wife, like when I first told her, she turned around, looked at me, and she says, "Tell the Marines." It's like she's a strict Catholic lady, and she's an Asian lady, and beautiful person, and but yeah, she doesn't believe this stuff, But she asked me, why do I do this, and I told her, and she just couldn't accept it, but. What people don't understand is it's not something you can easily talk about. Look, I've lived with this for over 50 odd years for my abduction. 50 odd years. And for, I reckon, the first 10 years, 12 years, I honestly believe I had a near-death experience. But it was so real in respect that we all have dreams. And most people remember dreams? I think after a couple of days, you forget the dream you had the other day. I even forget what bill how much the last lecky bill cost. You know what I mean? But something that happened 50 years ago, and it's so vividly clear in my mind that like it only happened 10 minutes ago. It's like it's burnt into my brain, And it's you know, it was such a pleasant experience. But I asked myself, well, yes, that was fine. It was a really wonderful experience. But why the day after did I start suffering with chronic anxiety and panic attacks? And I suffered that for over 3 years. And there was more to it. And I just find it very difficult to comprehend why I was dealing with it. But I'm not the only one that's experienced this. I've spoken to many experiences, and we don't ask for this shit. I mean, I'll be honest now, we don't ask for it. I mean, rather not happen to me, really. As I said, the experience was pleasant, but at the end of the day, I think I would be rather better off focusing on other things than what I went through. But again, I'm down that rabbit hole, and I just get pissed off with the fact that too many people out there just they're creating clouds, you know. They're creating illusions, you know. They're just storytellers, you know. I mean, some of these stories are fantastic, but I believe in the secret space program. I don't believe Alana Dana. I don't believe her. Grush, I think he knows more than what Luis Elizondo does, but I wouldn't trust them. See, they're all career men. This is what you don't see. Look, when they put people in these departments, head of departments, they would have been scrutinized, psychological. They would have gone through their psychological profiles, and they're career men. You know, they don't put. Hey, you're going to put somebody head of a department. You're going to know that he's going to be the full quid. You know, he's going to be loyal, a patriot. He's going to do his duty. He's a career man. They just don't turn whistleblowers. They're doing psychologically profiled before they put them in jobs like that, you know. So again, you know, I mean, everybody has a right to believe what they want. I speak my mind. I'm not saying what I'm saying is fact. I could be wrong. But how it sits with me, that's the important thing. And I don't really give a damn what other people think. I really don't. I mean, I have an opinion, and I'll speak my opinion. You know, I'll voice it, and that's about time everybody else starts kind of being honest with themselves and say, hey, you know, let's leave politics out of it, sort of thing. You know, like, you know, politics, mate. I mean, every bloody politician's corrupt and everything else. And hey, nobody really gives a damn. At the end of the day, they really don't. You know, very few controlling billions of people. You know, I mean, how will this ufology turn out in the end? Well, as Robert would turn around and say, we don't need disclosure, we need exposure. And that's what the prof always says, exposure. Make people accountable, literally make them accountable. You know, expose them for who they are, expose them, you know. Just don't kind of, you know, I mean, you know, these people, I mean, how many people have been on their what they call the wet list, you know, being bumped off just to keep a secret, you know? Anyway, I'm just rambling on, very tired, sore neck, in pain as usual. But it's usually better when I have somebody to yak with, have face-to-face time. But yep, they are keeping us dumb. They really are. Yeah. But then again, what can we do? What can we do? Now it's writing to your congressman or the politicians. I mean, they just kind of, have you ever noticed, you know, they're always giving themselves pay rises? Yeah. And you know what? I wonder if any person had a job where they left and they still allowed them to use their cars. Yeah. Yeah. And I used to laugh about that. The politicians here in Australia, they retire from politics, and they still get chauffeured around in government cars. Yeah. And they still get discounted airfares. Yeah, well, you got it, but but such is life. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling on here. I'm tired. I basically only came on to do a bit of a documentary and didn't expect to talk, but I thought, oh, yeah, have a bit of it. Get it, spit the dummy a bit, I don't mind being a goose. I feel like I'm a babbling idiot today, so very tired, very tired. So I'll be going for a granny nap now. So as soon as this and have a bite to eat and have a bit of a sleep. But hopefully I'll kind of get my thoughts together later on, and might come back on later on where I can actually be sensible about things, but maybe get the guitar out and play some music or something like that. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and this is Mr. B signing out, and I am babbling a bit today, so sorry guys, but hey, such is life. I'm only human, tired, sore, old, senile. Okay, guys, catch you later. Have a good one, hey? Bye-bye now.